In 1936, the East Bay Regional Park District bought their first land grant, and they created the 2,079-acre regional park in the East Bay known as Tildon Regional Park.
We're in slow motion when you hold me. Nothing seems to move.
The park was named after Charles Lee Tildon, who was one of the first to serve on the board of directors of the East Bay Regional Park District. The Botanical Garden was founded on January 1st in 1940. The garden contains multiple regions of California floral life and is dedicated to the collection, growth, display, and preservation of all California native plants.
Floating with no message in a bottle, where we're going. No, we don't wanna be found tomorrow. Tell the city that we're not coming home tonight.
The Redwood Valley Railway was established in 1952 by Eric Thompson, and this steam train model train track is 1 mile long and 15 inches wide. The ride lasts about 12 minutes and only costs $3 per ride, and has over 160,000 visitors per year.
Watching the waves, sipping on Chardonnay. Hey, hey. You got me watching the waves, sipping on Chardonnay. You got me watching the waves, sipping on Chardonnay.
How'd you hear about this place?
From a friend.
Yeah, where are you from?
Originally live out in Fairfield, California.
Okay, so it looks like you're biking over here.
Yes.
How long have you been out here biking?
Actually, this is my first time out here today. So
When'd you start?
when I started biking,
Yeah, and then like also today.
well, actually, I took up the hobby about a year ago,
Okay.
and today this is my second run for today for the year. So I'm just trying out the trails with some friends.
All right, like how long like is the bike trail that you're planning on?
Well, we just finished, so it was about a 15-mile bike trail.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's
So,
a big number.
Yeah.
I don't think I could bike 15 miles. Drew, could you bike 15 miles?
Maybe if it was all downhill.
Yeah, it was a little bit uphill and downhill. It's a little. Some of the paths we took were unpaved, and then some of the paths we did take were paved. But it was a good.
Overall, was it like a good trail to go on?
Yeah. For starters, it was actually a pretty good trail.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I chose the Tildon Regional Park because one, my other project didn't really go so well, and so I needed a new place. And my professor was like, "Hey, have you heard of Tildon Park and like the hikes that you can go on?" I was like, "Yeah, but I've never been." So she's like, "You should definitely do that one." So I chose that place because one, I had heard of it but never gone, and two, my professor said I should do it, so I definitely took her word for it. And so through this trip, I went with my lifelong friend Drew. You know, I called him up because he's at school in another state, and I was like, "Drew, hey man, can you go on this trip with me and film this for me, and like we can make it look dope?" And he was like,
no.
he was totally for it, and it was so dope. He was so fun and so like supportive of it.
Oh my god, I hate nature.
Some funny things that happened while we were on this trip. We were driving around and a squirrel ran out in the middle of the road and it would not move. And so I'm screaming, my friend's screaming, he like honked on the horn. So the way we went to the Tildon Regional Park is we were stationed in Clayton, and so we went on a 680 and then we transferred to the 24. We took the 24 for about 6-9 miles, and we took the exit off of Orinda, and we drove through Orinda a little bit, and then we took a left on Wild Canyon Road, and that led us up into the park on top of the hills. And so as you were like driving up, you look to your right and you see the San Pablo Reservoir and just all this green because it has been raining so much, and it even rained the day before, and it was just so beautiful. Drew and I had never even been to this place. We may have heard of it, but we'd never gone, and we were just so taken aback about how beautiful and just amazing the colors and the nature and just like everything about it was just so amazing. And if you've never been, like, I'd highly recommend it, especially around this time and maybe around fall time. These are the best 2 times to go in the entire year. And Drew and I were just lucky that we went right now, and it was just so beautiful. Words can't even express how beautiful it was. So I hopefully through the film and through the video that you saw, like, it'll just give a glimpse of how breathtaking it really was. My name's Kai Kamiya. I chose the Tildon Regional Park. This is my History of California class with my Professor Jacobson.